bars. Like, it's crazy. It's money, please. I actually don't want to write songs anymore because it's obvious. Hey, I'm Freya Sky, and I'm going to be playing What the Deck with Capital Buzz. Wish me luck. So this is the music round. I'm going to shuffle them out over the table. Oh, I thought that was way more than that. Okay, right. What is a song you wish you had written? This is a great question. One right now that I'm really obsessed with and I just think is so brilliant and I wish that I wrote is a song called Things I Wish You Said by Sabrina Carpenter. It was on Emails I Can't Send. Such a good song. Oh, just like everything about it. I love that song, so I wish that had been me.
The deluxe, that's like a proper stand.
Oh my gosh, I know. Am I like sounding like a proper? Me and Sabrina go way back. She doesn't know I exist, but like I love her and I think she's brilliant. Emails I Can't Send. It's one of my favorites. Top 3 Sabrina songs. I'm gonna say Things I Wish You Said is up there. I'm gonna say Opposite, and I'm gonna say I love When Did You Get Hot from the newest album. But I love Short and Sweet too, so I can't believe I said nothing from there. The list is too big.
Are there other Disney Channel stars who become artists that inspired you?
I mean, Olivia Rodrigo. I think she is like a huge inspiration. I love her. I've loved her since High School Musical, the series, and now like the music, it's so cool. I think she's brilliant. I think there's so many great Disney pop like stars. There's like Sabrina Carpenter. Then if you go like back, you have like Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez. There's just so many incredible ones who I just am obsessed with.
And you've been in Wizards Beyond Waverly Place now.
I know! That was pretty cool. I was like, so like Selena's been here. That was very exciting. That was a really fun day. I enjoyed that. It's just like a crazy thing to be a part of. Like, it's such a huge legacy. So loved that. This is the film and TV round. This one says, oh, okay, what is the best Disney Channel show of all time? I'm getting controversial ones. You trying to get me cancelled? No, I think, okay, maybe, I don't even know. I'm gonna say like hot take and it's not even hot take. I'm gonna say Liv and Maddie. I love Liv and Maddie. I think it's one that like I could still be in the mood to watch now and be like, I have a flight, like what am I gonna download? And you know when you just go for like a really great deep cut, like Liv and Maddie would probably be on there. So I'm gonna say Liv and Maddie. I love Dove Cameron too. So who do I relate more to? I mean, I wish I was really sporty, but I don't think I quite am on that level. So I'm gonna have to say Liv is the singing loud. No. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say I relate to Liv more, but I feel like there's like a blend of both. I think they're both really cool and I wish I was more sporty. I like watching football, but that's as far as I go.
Have you met Dove Cameron?
I haven't met Dove Cameron. And you know what? I think I have a big issue of mine is I'm such a huge fangirl and this is like such a known thing at this point. But when I do things, I'm always scared who I'm gonna run into because I'm just like, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna embarrass myself and think about it for the next like year. And I do feel like she's one of those people who like, you know when you've watched someone since you were like 5? There's no non-weird way of being like, by the way, I used to wear a wig and I used to tell everyone to call me Dove. Like I was like basically Mal in my house. Like there's no non-strange way to kind of say that. So I feel like that's my issue. So I'm always very conscious of like, okay, I know that like someone has a sound check in 5 minutes time, so let's run and bolt so we don't cross paths because I don't know what I would say. I feel like I get very strategic when it comes to that kind of thing and it's for my own like overthinking. This is the random round. Oh my gosh. Tell us about your funniest or most embarrassing celebrity encounter. You know what? I have to say, I feel like I'm very grateful in that I don't think I've had many mortifying ones. Okay, I have actually a great story. I have a great story and he's gonna love that I'm telling this too, I think. I was on a carpet in New York and a question was like, who's your dream person to collaborate with? And Alex Warren was on stage and I was like, oh my gosh, like Alex Warren, I think he's so cool and I love his songs and I've loved him for years. So I was like, Alex Warren. And then the next day, right, get this, I'm sat in my dressing room, we're in Philadelphia or some other city at this point, and knock at the door, knock, knock, knock. And my tour manager, Calvin, he goes up to the door and he opens it and he's like, hi. And I hear this voice say, is Freya in there? And I'm thinking, oh, you know, my mind didn't go to like, you know, where I'm about to go. And then Calvin walks up to me and he goes, Freya, Alex Warren's at the door. I'm in my like slippers and my pajamas and I'm like, oh, yeah. Send him in. And then I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3. And then he came in and we had a great conversation and he's so cool. He's the best. And then he watched my performance. Then we talked after my performance too. So like, I just think he's so nice. Like, you know, and it's just like, that was such a nice thing to do to come and say hi. I don't know if I came across too fangirly, but I just love him. And I think he's so cool. I'll gush about that because that like, made such a huge impact for the rest of the day. I was like, oh my gosh, like what a nice thing to do. Like come say hi, and then when I see him in the hallway, I'm now like a bit more familiar. So basically best friends. That's maybe not funny or embarrassing, but just like nice. This is the challenge round. I don't really know what challenge consists of. Are we talking like physical or like dares and truths? Okay, tell us 2 truths and a lie and we'll guess which one is the lie. Okay, because I like to be really convincing. I like to really think about this kind of thing. Okay, every tooth I've lost has been from the dentist. I've never lost a tooth naturally because I was too scared to pull them out. I fell down the stairs in front of 8 radio representatives after my performance in the Chicago Jingle Ball, and I slid down my stairs in Santa slippers, and I started crying while talking to these people because I was in so much pain. I tripped right before I went on stage for a performance backstage. I tripped right before I went on stage for a part of the show, and I was really nervous to do it live because it was like 5 minutes before I went on stage.
The last one.
I got flustered. I thought of all of my good truths that were like, oh, this is a good one, like this is a good story. And then you never leave the lie to the last one because it's obvious. So I was like stumbling my words and I was like, oh, I'm not a good liar. I'm really awful at lying. I was overcompensating and I didn't like this round.
You'd never pull out your teeth?
No, so I would wobble my teeth and I'd be like, I have a wobbly one. And I was just like, I don't know if it was scared or just like a mental block I had. I've lost my teeth now, no baby teeth here, but I was so nervous to pull them out, and I was nervous that I was gonna like damage something. Loser. So I bought every tooth I had, and then I had to go to the dentist, very traumatic, and every tooth I lost, some days they would do like 5 in a day just because they were like 5 wobbly ones that had been like latching on for a bit too long, and then they'd put injections, and then they'd get their clamp and then I'd put it under my pillow and say, money please. The tooth fairy gives extra for the pain endured. So if you lose it that way, expect a nice big pound coin under your pillow. This is the mystery round. What are your favorite lyrics of all time? They can be your own or someone else's. The ones that come to mind are a lot of Taylor Swift ones. Honestly, the whole song of This Is Me Trying, I think is like, it's one of my favorites. All of All Too Well 10-minute version, or they told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential. Oh. Bars. Like it's crazy. It's so sad, but it's so good. My favorite album and era I would say are different. My favorite album is actually the Tortured Poets Department. That's the one I listen to so much. It's become like my flight album because it's long, the anthology's long, so you can sit and listen to that. But my favorite era, I would say I would call it like the eras era, you know? I don't know if you call it like Midnights or Tortured Poets or all 3 of them, but like I just loved that. I think it was so fun.
Also your lyrics, you're a narcissist, I'm an optimist.
I can't say my own lyrics, that's so vain. Like imagine if I was like my favorite lyric of all time is one that I wrote, like what? That's so awful, but like that's probably one of my prouder ones. Is probably, I mean, that's so, you're a narcissist, I'm an optimist. Name a deadlier combo. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I'm very proud of a lot of my songs. I think you can definitely see, from my perspective anyway, like a bit of an evolution already from like my first kind of single to Silent Treatment, but a lot of the songs that aren't out yet, there's a lot of songs where I'm like, or lyrics and moments I'm like, I love this, is probably my favorite, as a standout, but right now, probably like the bridge of Silent Treatment is one of my proudest lyrics, yeah. This is the shuffle round. This one. Oh my gosh, this is the one I wanted. Oh. Draw yourself in 60 seconds. I'm not good at that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God.
Were you good at art at school?
Nope. I was so bad at art at school. It was just never my thing. Oh, it's just awful. It was just never my thing. And this looks just like me actually. It was never my thing at school. I just don't think I cared a lot for like drawing. I can so appreciate when someone's like incredibly talented at art, but I just didn't get that gift. I'm ready.
You ready?
I don't know if I have the 60 seconds.
Time.
I was done early. Now that is an artist. I actually don't want to write songs anymore. I want to do this. Whatever this is the future of Freya Sky. No, should I sign it?
Yes.
Frame it in my own house. Put it behind like my wall of achievements. This will be the first, but it'll go next to the hopefully future awards. I'm so sorry, this probably was so chaotic. This was What the Deck. Thank you so much for watching. Literally what the deck was at. Like, it's just like cool.